I'm Judy, the organizer and creator at Rescue My Space. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be showing you how I organized my kitchen spice drawer. I do understand that many of you guys either store your spices or seasonings either in your pantry or in your kitchen cabinet. And I have used these areas for numerous of years. And lately, I've noticed that as they're being stored in my pantry, that at the end of either cooking a big meal, my spices seem to always be out of place. It may seem like something small to you, but for me, it's important to always have my spaces functional because, of course, that's how you keep your space organized. So I decided to move my spices and seasonings from my pantry to a drawer. I just noticed that when things are in drawers, it does create more functionality in your space, and it also makes them easily accessible. So for me, those are two things that I'm trying to create in my kitchen because my kitchen is small. So you have to utilize the space that you have efficiently when you want to keep your space organized. So in today's video, I'll show you 4 different drawer organizers / inserts that you can possibly use in your space. And I'll also show you other items that I added to complete this drawer. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Better yet, come follow me. Welcome to my kitchen. This is a small kitchen, and if you're someone out there who wants to keep or get your kitchen organized and you have a small kitchen, make sure that you use the storage that it already comes with, and make sure that you leave or try to leave the surface area bare. This gives the illusion that you have a bigger kitchen. So let me show you the drawer that I'll be organizing today. Before I get to the drawer, let me show you where my spices currently sit. I did label my spice containers, one being the most used spices, another being the least used spices, and the last one being fancy spices. But unfortunately, this layout was not functional. Though it may look organized, it just wasn't working in this space. So this is a drawer I'll be using to put my spices in. Don't be alarmed. It does kind of look disorganized, but it's an organized mess, trust me. I'll be moving the saran wrap and the aluminum foil to the pantry. Wow, I haven't used this bottle opener in a while. And I'll be moving these 2 items into another area in the kitchen. Feel free to take it all in because all this stuff is coming out. So first things first, when it comes to organizing, you have to remove all the items out of the space you'll be using. This gives you a blank slate, plus it helps you visualize how you want the space to look. Once you remove all the items, now it's time to clean the space. And to clean the drawer, I'll be using one of my DIY cleaning products. I did create a video on this, and if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the description box. I do feel like it's important to always use either eco-friendly or non-toxic cleaners in your home, especially in your kitchen, because the kitchen is a place where your food is prepared and you don't want to ingest any type of toxins. So I would recommend that you either make your own cleaning products or you purchase them. Remember, an organized space is also a clean space. So once that's all clean and dry, it's time to measure your drawer. So to measure the drawer, I first measure the length of the drawer. So that's from back to front or front to back. I then measure the width, which is from left to right. And then I measure the height, which is from top to bottom or bottom to top. You want to measure your drawer because you want to make sure whatever organizing product you bring in fits correctly. You don't want to end up having to return your items because it doesn't fit. Wasting time is a no-no in my book. Once you're finished measuring, you can either go to the store, take your measurements with you, and pick out the organizing product that you want to bring back into your drawer, or you can go online and use your measurements as a guide to determine which organizing products you'll be purchasing. I'm back here because I want to show you the individual organizers or inserts that I'll be using, or that I may be using actually, in my drawer. So first, let's start with, let me reach it down here. Let's start with this bad boy. This is a 3-level drawer organizer. The great thing about this organizer is in each level there are spaces or slots for 4 different seasonings or spices that you have. So in this one, you can fit about 12 seasonings perfectly. And I really like how it's very neutral. This is a great organizer. Of course, it will fit perfectly in a more narrow drawer, but if you do not have a narrow drawer and you want to add more spices to that drawer, you can always buy 2 of these. And I think it will be a great addition to a drawer. Let's go on to the next one. So the next spice drawer organizer that I found was this 3-level organizer. It's the same concept as the first one, but instead of it being white or gray, it's an acrylic material. And the best thing about this item is it is adjustable. Like I mentioned in the first one, each level can hold about 4 seasonings. If you do have a wider drawer, of course, you can add another piece to it and you can adjust it accordingly. I think this is a great option because if you're someone who has a lot of seasonings, you can add as many seasonings that can fit on this as you would like. So a great option too. So the next drawer organizer I'll be mentioning is these inserts. These were purchased at Bed Bath & Beyond for about 12 bucks, and it comes with about 6. So it is another bang for your buck because it comes with more. So if you're someone who has like a wider drawer, about 6 inserts will fit perfectly in that drawer. And why this is another great option for your drawer is because it's customizable. Unlike the other organizers, your seasonings will actually lay flat rather than lay at an incline. Because of its material, you can actually cut through it with scissors easily and customize it to fit your drawer. So if you're someone who has a more older house that has smaller drawers, this is a great option for you. And of course, it's neutral. So of course, it's a color palette that I like. And I'm still trying to figure out which organizer I want. I don't know if I want something that's a 3-level or I want something that will lay my spices flat. I'm still trying to figure it out. So the last drawer organizer insert is this one. This is great because first of all, it's aesthetically pleasing, at least to me. And I just like how it's built. It's very structured. So it will lay flat in your drawer and not move. And it does have dips in it, just like the first organizer, so your seasonings will fit in here perfectly. As I mentioned before, for any organizer that you'll be purchasing, make sure that you measure your drawer. You don't want to purchase anything and then have to take it back because it doesn't fit. So anyways, back to this. This is also great because the interior part or the spiral or squiggly lines that you see, it does have like a grip. So it will grip the seasonings well. So as you open and close your drawer, it will hold them in place. And it also has a grip on the bottom. So I think this is a great, option as well. I think this is the one that I may be going towards, but I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section below which organizer or insert I should choose. So you're gonna find out which one I choose. Let's go back into the kitchen. Once you add your drawer organizer or your drawer inserts to your drawer, you can add your spices or your seasonings and then you're done. But I want to take it a step further and I want to change out all of my spices and transfer them into these glass spice jars. I purchased these jars from Amazon and of course I'll leave the link below. So this process is really easy and I'll only be showing you one because once you see how you do it once, you'll know how to do the others. I'll also be adding labels to each jar, and the labels I'll be using are chalkboard round labels. And I use a chalkboard marker to write on it. So open your spice bottle or jar and pour your spices into the empty jar. But to make this process mess-free, you can add a funnel to the empty jar and pour your spice into the funnel. I purchased this funnel from O'Reilly Auto Parts and I did a thorough cleaning before using it. Once I was done, I placed a cap on it, which came with the jars, and there are 2 different caps, one for larger or more coarse seasonings or spices, and another for more fine or ground spices. With this seasoning, I'll be using the larger cap, and you just place it on the jar, you push it down, you add your label, and you're done. This project only required a couple of items, some patience, and a vision. My spices now are easily accessible, and this space is more functional than it has been before. I can cook with ease, I know exactly what spices I have, and I can add more spices to this drawer if I needed to. So I hope you like this video. I hope it inspires you to organize your spice drawer or any space in your home, and I hope to see you soon.